Hello, welcome to the next lecture. In this lecture, we will try to create a small website for a school, and so we will create a new folder and we can call it as lecture Simon school website. You remember you have learned about the menu bar in lecture 3, right? So what I want is to save the time. I will go into the lecture 3 as well, and if we open that, we know that we created this page, right? That was the navigation bar, right? So what I want to do is I will drag this to Visual Studio Code. I will copy all this code and I will paste it inside our current lecture 7 index.h just to save the time. Okay, that was about the navigation. So if we now open this file, which is in the lecture 7 index.html, we will see the same website. So what we will do, we will make little bit changes because that was about the navigation menu. Now we will change it to a for example, school website, and we save it, and here we will also change it to welcome to our school. Now if we refresh it, it says okay, welcome to our school, and here we are providing best education in town. That's just something you can write your own as well. Okay, anything over here. So if we save and refresh, so that is the case. So with the pages are already in the menu. Now what we want to do is we want to learn few things. First thing is, this is the home page, right, where we have everything right now. Because this has the active class. Okay, this is the home page, and on the home page body under the UL we will say, for example, we put an h1 tag, and we say home page just to learn about it. So this, here it comes, the home page, and now we can learn to put an image as well over here. So what we will do is we will go to our file explorer. You need few images. I downloaded 2 images from the internet. You can download similar, and you need to just paste it at the same folder in lecture 7 where our index.html is. Carefully paste it, otherwise images will not show. And also see that these are .jpeg, so look at your one as well, maybe that is png or something else. Okay, so I will say okay, image I source. Now we need to put the name of the image as well, which is college1.jpeg. If I save it and I just refresh it, so I can see my college image over here as well. Okay, so this is how you put the images. So I just added one. Regarding the height and width, it's up to you. For example, if you put 300 pixel over here and then save and refresh and say it will be according to that. So it's up to you to adjust it and learn about that. So for now I am putting it to 500 just for learning. Okay, there is an option for height as well, but if you want to give it you can, but if you put one attribute, height or width, it will be adjusted accordingly. Okay, so for example, if I say okay, I want 1200 as height, that will not look good because the height is too much now than the width. So you need to be very careful with this. So there is one option, one you put and other thing you leave, so the image automatically fits in. Okay, and in the home page you can put a mark you, and in that tag you can say new admissions are open. Okay, Just save it and refresh, so some excitement news will go over there. Now what we will do is, okay, so now we have one page only, right? Now what happens when we click on admissions? It say admissions, but we do not have any admissions page, right? So carefully, what we need to do is we need to create the admission page now, right? So we can move to that page as well. So what we will do is we will go back to our Visual Studio Code, Command N. There it will say it will open empty file. Then press Command S. Now you need to create a new file called admission.html, or you can say admissions.html, and save it. And just write over here uh, admissions. So just we know that, so just put that admissions. So if we go back to index and refresh and click on admissions, it's still not going to the admissions page, right? Because our file name is admissions. If we look inside the folder, you will see that its name is admissions.html. Okay, so we need to write here admissions.html instead of hash, because hash is an id for same page. So we will say it, okay, admissions.html. I just changed the name admissions.html and created a new page called admissions.html. Now we will go back to our website, refresh it, and click on admissions. Wow, now we are at the admissions page, right? But here is a problem. We are not able to see this top section, right? Because the admissions page is empty. So what we need to do is we need to copy the code. You can just copy all of the code from the home and paste in admissions, and just go there and change it, the heading to admissions page, and say that call on 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 for admissions query. So that's just to write, so we can see the admissions page. Okay, then after doing that, we will go back to the website. We click on the admissions. Now we can see the admissions page, right? But the home is still on, no, admissions page is still not active. So what you will do, you will go back and you will remove the active class from this page to this admissions page. Okay, in the admissions file you change the active. Now refresh. Now you can see the admissions. Now if I click home, it's not going back home, right? So because I need to change this home as well, because that is an index.html page. So I will say index.html, and now if I refresh it and click home, so it's back on home, and click admissions, it's back on admissions. To see the admissions page different picture, we can change this, okay, to 2 and save it. Now came back, refresh, now we can see other picture. So if we click on home, we see the home page. If we click on the admissions, we need to change this as well on the admissions page. Okay, and refresh. Now we can see, wow, we are at home, we are at admissions page. Okay, now we need the students page. So what are the steps? Very simple. Okay, very simple. You need to put this on the index as well. Okay, you need to just copy. You want to copy admissions, you can copy. You want to copy index, you can. I am copying admissions, all data, Command N, Control N, creating a new file, and I call it as students.html. Okay, and I paste everything here. Now you need to mention here, okay, so students page to check. Now in the index and admissions, please also put the students.html everywhere. Okay, students.html here. In admissions also students.html, and in the students also students.html, because it should be same in all files. Okay, so if I go back, refresh, admissions, okay, we are at admissions page. Students, we are at students page. Okay, we can change these things. uh, you can download one more image, so that will make things easier for you to understand that the page is being switched. Okay, you click on this image, you click save image as, and in the lecture 7 we call it as, for example, students, and it's been saved. Now it's students.jpeg. Okay, so we will come back to students page, and we will change here students.jpg. Change also here students page, and we have, for example, 500 students in our campus. So this will help you to learn about this page. So okay, now go back to students page and refresh, and you can see it's student page, it's showing the student image, but the problem is it selected the admissions. So how to select the student page? Change the active thing. Okay, active, remove the active from here and paste inside the students line, and now go back, refresh. Wow, it's students. Now click admissions, it's admissions. Click home, it's back to home page. Admission students, now it's community page. So what are the steps? Step 1, create a community page. Okay, community.html, easy. Step 2, copy the data from any file. So it's best to create the choose from last one, because we just created students, so copy from there. So because here the students is already there, just paste it. Okay, now these are 2 steps. Now just change obviously we need to change the active to community as well, because it will not select it until we paste here. Then change the community to html.html in all files, in students as well, community.html, and in the admissions also, because we have just created new pages, so we need to put the name of those pages. Okay, and index as well. So you may be thinking why we need to change in all files, because the header is changing. So now refresh it, go to community. Now it's showing the community page, community.html. Let's change things here so we will know that okay, it's community page. Go to community page, write it here, and for example we will say community page. Okay, it's fine, I think. Community, also change its picture so we will know that it's community page. Okay, it's students, we can say it for example community. Okay, just get one picture of the community, any picture you like. So I just download that, for example, and now I will call it as, I will not call it 1 2 3, I can call it as community as well. Okay, so for example com only, it's up to you, better name. Okay, it's com.jpg, and now I need to write here com.jpg. Now go back to website, refresh. Now you can see the community here. So home, admissions, students, community. Now you need to create these 2 pages, contact us and about us. I told you the steps already. You just need to go there and create those pages carefully, please. Okay, and if we learn more about this, for example, this website, We can add few more things, like for example on the home page we can say another section we can add here. We can say okay, h1 principal message, and for the principal message we can have a paragraph, and for the paragraph we can have lorem ipsum text. Okay, you can go to lorem ipsum website, and from there you can just copy some text. Okay, so we do not need to type it all, just go there and paste it here. Okay, now we have lorem ipsum all text. Save it, go back to school website. Now we have this principal message, blah 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 blah. Now we can add a picture of principal as well. So okay, it should be school principal. You can take any picture you like and then paste it. For example, I use this. Okay, save image as, make sure you save inside the lecture 7 folder. Okay, otherwise it will not be visible. So just call the principal, it's jpeg. Go back there and we will add another image tag, and we will call it source principal dot jpeg, and I can give it to width as well for 500 pixel, and then just save it. Go back to your home page. Yes, now you can see the principal image as well. Okay, if we try something okay, and we say h1, there are few tags which are full width. Okay, they took the full line, I mean like h1 and those tags, and tags like span and those tags took half according to their values they took. So for example, if I just copy this image and paste here also below that college 1 image, it's coming to the next section, because the h1 brings the things down. If you check here, the h1 taking the whole page. Okay, so there are few tags which took whole page, and there are few tags which took half of the page, or according to their requirements. So okay, anyways, you can keep adding few more things like principal message and so on so on. Then you can make things more smarter with time. But the important thing in this lecture was to learn about the navigation. Okay, and you will create these two menus, and also there are few assignments I will give to you. Go to msn.com. Okay, and you need to create this menu. One second. You need to create this menu: Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, similar to this, and just put one picture or two pictures under each. Okay, like for example in Africa, and like that. Okay, this menu only. Okay, Africa and this. Then I want you to go to LGS school website and also create we need to go to the website and create this menu as well: home, our school, prime. Do not worry about this drop down menu. Okay, just create this top menu and one picture on each page. That's fine. And try to make in marquee if you can vertically, or try to add some images, some backgrounds, anything you like. Okay, because images are adding easy. I showed you how you can add images to it. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you will make beautiful websites.